New business?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilor Boudreaux, seconded by Councilor Graff to go into new business. Any discussion on the motion? Being none, Mr. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilor Boone?
Yes.
Councilor Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilor Craig Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Ronald Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Gravel?
Yes.
Councilor Harder?
Yes.
Councilor Christine Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor James Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor Kozinskis?
Yes.
Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
President Graves?
Yes. Councilor Cormier?
I have no new business.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Boone?
Thank you. Just congratulations and thank you to Council President for all your hard work and the way you've been running the meetings. Been doing a great job. Mr. City Clerk, or Mr. Honorable City Clerk,
Thank you, Councilor.
congratulations and thank you. And Mike Nicholson in the audience, well done. Congratulations. That's all I have. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Boudreaux?
That's where I was going to. I have yet to determine what a integral cog is in our city, but our losing that hurts. And Michael bleeds orange and black like better than anybody here. He loves this city, and it is a great loss that we're losing him as an employee. I know he will be at tons and tons of things as long as he can be. Gardner's loss is Rutland's gain, and I wish you the best, sir. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. That is
Thank
all.
you, Councilor. Councilor Johnson?
No new business this evening, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Kozinskis?
I have no new business. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Gravel?
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to thank the three young police officers that just joined the Gardner PD. As mentioned earlier, they came from a military background, and now they've joined the public service life. I think that it should be commended that military life, as a couple of us councilors know, military life trains you to be rigid and precise in some of your decisions that you make, at least in my case, maybe not in the Navy, but maybe in the Army. I'm just glad to see that these three gentlemen can make the transition from military life to civil service life in the private sector. All the people that got elected, Charlene Daigle, the current clerk, Alan Agnelli, they do a tremendous job for the city. Mike Nicholson, it's already been stated that he is a great asset to the city of Gardner. I personally hate to see him leave, but he has an opportunity, and I wish him all the best going forward. He is a young man with a bright future ahead of him. I also wanted to mention his sister, Jackie, who led the UMass marching band at the governor's inauguration festivities down in Boston, so she's doing a great job on her own. I think there's a lot of things going on in the city. Recently, people just got their current tax bill. A lot of sticker shock with the mayor taking the full 2.5%. Getting a lot of phone calls on that subject. It could have been a lot worse. We're going to talk about the big elephant in the room now, the 2.5 that just failed. Unfortunately, it's not supporting the school system because it failed. It failed because the voters voted it down. But on a hindsight, I think that the city is moving forward. There's a lot of good things happening in the city. Like I said, there's over 1,000 permits in the building department, so the city is growing. You probably just don't notice it because it's out in the residential area. But I think that the city is headed in a decent direction, and I wish everybody a happy new year. 2019 is another election year, so keep that in mind. The election cycle never stops, just keeps going on and on and on. So just happy new year, and thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Johnson?
Thank you, Mr. President. First off, I just want to start off with also congratulating our three new police officers, but I just want to correct that. No, the military did not make me rigid. But other than that, we also listened to a very good presentation of our new elementary school, or our prospective new elementary school, what they're currently looking at, what they're currently planning. That is going to be going out on the Gardner Public Schools Facebook page and also on the Gardner Public Schools website. I encourage everybody at home to take a look at it, delve into it, go through it, and if you have questions, ask the school committee, ask the city council, so that we can really, I mean, we're really looking far into the future with this plan. I mean, it's going to be built somewhere around 2022, but we're also talking like 50, possibly 50 years in our future, what we're going to be doing. So please look hard at it. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Harden?
Yes, I want to say to Mike Nicholson, what a loss for this city, but I'm sure we're all very proud of him. He's a wonderful young man, very good friend, and definitely an overachiever. Good luck.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Cormier?
Congratulations, Mr. President. And one of the things that I noted this evening with the re-election of Charlene Daigle and the Honorable Mr. Agnelli, many, many decades of combined service to the city and to the citizens of Gardner by these two individuals. We are really very, very fortunate in this town. You can see it through the stability that we have in this and the direction that they lead their respective departments. And I think we really owe them a debt of gratitude, if you will. As far as Mr. Nicholson goes, Mrs. Cormier and myself remember him when we were working with him when he was a student at Holy Rosary in the days of kickball. And I can't think of a luckier town in Rutland to be able to have this young man who I've had the pleasure to watch grow up. I hope I'm not embarrassing him too much. And what a proud thing he did for the city of Gardner and for UMass in the way he honored himself with distinction. He was a student at UMass also. And now he's even in law school. And I'm sure he'll do incredibly well there. So my congratulations to Michael. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Councilor. I'm sorry, Councilor Walsh, when I looked at the empty chair, I skipped right over you, but I know you're there, so would you like to add anything tonight?
Only, Mr. President, my congratulations to you on your re-election as council president, number one, and my thanks to the remainder of the councilors for their patience in enduring the plethora of additional votes necessitated by my remote participation. So thank you for that, and that's all I have to say for this time.
Thank you, Councilor Walsh. And I just wanted, we had a letter, the city council received a letter from the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 4, Gardner, from Eileen Billings, from the Advancement Committee for Troop 4, and it says that the Boy Scouts of America proudly announces the award of Eagle Scout, Scouting's highest rank, to a Mr. Anthony E. Hamela of Gardner, Mass. from Troop 4, Gardner, Nashua Valley Council of Massachusetts, and he's going to be getting his award on January 12th, and I would entertain a motion from the City Council to send Mr. Hamela a letter of commendation. Motion made by Councilor Boudreaux, seconded by Councilor Christine Johnson, to send a letter of commendation to Anthony E. Hamela of Boy Scout of America, Troop 4, Gardner. And Mr. Clerk, any discussion on the motion? Mr. Clerk, I hope for the last time, we'll call a roll.
Actually, to adjourn, I need a roll call.
Oh, that's right. Second to the last time.
Councilor Boone. Councilor Boone?
Yes.
Councilor Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilor Craig Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Ronald Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Gravel?
Councilor Gravel.
Yes, sorry.
Councilor Harder?
Yes.
Councilor Christine Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor James Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor Kozinskis?
Yes.
Councilor Walsh?
Yeah.
President Graves?
Yes, that motion carries. And lastly, I just wanted to say that I appreciate the faith that everybody, all my councilors have in me, and I hope that I can live up to another year of doing the work for the city council as president the way it should be done, and I hope I have been doing it, and I'll continue to do it and work hard, and we'll have another good year in the city council. Last year we had a lot of issues before us, and we handled all of them, I think, very well, and we're going to have more. So I do, and thank you, Councilor Harden, for the kind words and for the nomination. I appreciate that. And without further ado, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to
Councilor
adjourn.
Boudreau is seconded by Councilor Christine Johnson. And Mr. Clerk will call the roll on that motion. Councilor Boone?
No.
Councilor Boudreau?
Yes.
Thank you. Councilor Craig Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Ronald Cormier?
Yes.
Councilor Gravel?
Yes.
Councilor Harder?
Yes.
Councilor Christine Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor James Johnson?
Yes.
Councilor Kazinskas?
Yes.
Councilor Walsh?
Yes.
President Graves?
Yes. Please rise for the closing prayer. Passes 10-1. Almighty Father, who sees over all, as we adjourn, we thank thee for the opportunity to join deliberation and action witness during the course of this meeting. Bless, O Lord, all who are gathered here, and the people whose representatives we are, and do our best for our common welfare. Until our next meeting. Amen. Hallelujah.